Hello everyone, this is Honora and we are back with Chaos Zero Nightmare. We just have, well, not just because this is like the day after the live stream of the upcoming contents and new mode right Saucy. If you're interested, you can go and watch because all three stream, right? English, Korea, and Japan. All three of them do some kind of salty run. In a little bit of spoiler, for English and Korea stream, they do full salty run, right? So it took around hour, a little bit above hour, but for in JP stream, they only do like one floor, so that is only for 20 minutes. If you're interested in looking at those example run, feel free to check them out. But for today, right, because the game already in maintenance by now that this video release, we just gonna cover what gonna be introduced in the season 3, right, in this patch, this big patch. And of course we're gonna talk about a little bit, not a little bit, all of the half anniversary event and reward because it's huge, a lot of reward coming up. First thing first though, actually I think I should do this so that I don't block it. First thing first, let's watch Hidemari showcase a little bit, right? So that we know about her kit. So the first card, Sword Rain. This is her first Epiphany card that gonna be in the starter deck, right? The first 4 cards, 3 basic, 1 unique. So yeah, as you can see, oh, is Link. Do 80% damage twice, and attunement is when you draw this card. It doesn't matter if it's draw at the start of the turn or draw with ability. Create 1 Fortune Blade. This is Hidemari token, like bullet, but it's not bullet, it's a blade. And Link, basically Link is when you use a card with Link, everything that Link will be discarded right away. It's not active, alright? It will be discard. But if those cards have something like activate when discard or have keyword like Quintus, then those can be activated for extra effect too. The effect is over the top. And reminder, she is limited, alright? Hidemari is a limited, our second limited combatant after Selenial. Now, the first Epiphany card she can get, Hero to all, have Quietus, draw 3 cards, and apply ring to those cards for this turn. Only for this turn. We're not going to talk about Epiphany yet because that will be, we need to be looked at after release, right? Second Epiphany card, right? Trade of Light is Link. Is do 120% damage and plus 120% damage for each Link card in hand. If you have a handful of Link card, that is 9 extra card. That means this card will do what? 1200% damage for cost 1. The downside is that when you use this, everything will be discard. But if you have something with Quitas, you can refill your hand with draw or other thing, right? But it's her main DPS card. Now, her third Epiphany card, a Fusion Expansion. This is a gold one. Cost 2, have Quitas. So when you discard it, it's activated by itself. Create 2 Fusion Blade, plus 50% to the damage of those blade for 1 turn. So blade generator and buffing the blade to do more damage too, right? And lastly, her mystic card, right? The fourth epiphany card, Aphrodite Compassion, unique link retrieve 3. When you move to graveyard, gain 1 Aphrodite light. That is not accurate because usually what that card does is that you cannot play that card, but after you have 3 Aphrodite light, then that card gonna change into an attack card. And for the ego, sorry, Elysium of Blades, 400% damage plus 80% damage for each for each card discarded this battle. Maximum 20 card. At maximum, it's gonna do what? Plus 1,600. So this is 2,000% damage for 5 ego point. And let's see some example performance. And let's see if we can look at the actual transformation of compassion into the other thing. I don't remember the name. And you can see here is this card before, right? And then retrieve. It has 3 retrieve because it can be retrieved like this. And don't mind whatever happening on the screen right now. A lot of things happen. By just playing one card, a lot of things happen. Now, the last time is at max 3. So, it's gonna change. Right, 0 cost card with huge number of attacks. 4,800 damage for 0 cost. Right. 9,000 for the eagle. That is like the highest number we see from the eagle skill. Alright, that's all for Hidemari, right? So let's talk about patch note that whatever gonna come after this maintenance that's happening right now. Of course, we're gonna get season 3 song Ripple Through the Stars, which gonna be a story about SS Identity, the city that Hidemari is a mayor, and we invite Tenebria and Area, right, to perform the idol performance. So we have 3 acts. Act 1, Act of Atonement, Girl Nightmare, and Starry Night. Of course, new season, we have new chaos. Really cool name, Creator of Illusions. And you see this, right? If you don't see that clearly, let's zoom in a little bit. You remember this guy, right? This is the last boss from Blue Pot that a lot of people hate. And it's gonna mess up a lot of people's deck because she can refresh her own action, right? The Necromancer. We have Fire Weakness. So I assume in this we're gonna have, of course, Chaos Order. Chaos Order together with Diablos. Just assuming, right? So yeah, that is for the Chaos. Nebula Distortion, again, we're gonna have that. Oh, not the Necromancer is called Soul Collector. Yeah, Nebula Distortion, we have 3 boss like always. Cruel Bone, Seraphion, and Soul Collector. that are 3 Nebula boss we need to fight. The Great Rift again for the chapter 2 and chapter 3. Nothing close for right now. But one thing that you can be happy about is that improvement here. Seasonal save data restriction rule for Great Rift has been removed. Save data other than Season 3 can now be used in the Great Rift. Right? And of course, in this season, we also gonna have a seasonal exclusive item. Oh no, not sorry. There is some restriction item or card that cannot appear in this season chaos and cannot be used in the Great Rift. So for common card, Wanderer of Void, Belligerent, Wind of Relief. So these, are we gonna have a Great Rift with Soul Collector? No, Great Rift should be a new boss. So this is mostly for the Bone and Soul Collector because the mechanic of this guy, this boss is that you need to manage its action count. Wanderer of the Wall basically nullify that by don't increase action count at all. Wind of Release increase the action count of the enemy if I remember correctly. And Courtship Fate cannot be found during this season. And then we're gonna get a supply shop with a usual thing, right? Omega Code and pool and upgrade material. Nothing different. Next is elemental variables, which is basically a skill tree for this season, right? If we go look if we go look at, well, I believe they already removed season 2. Just checking. Yeah, they already removed the season 2 from this, so that's fine. But we're gonna get a new one with a new upgrade for you to do. So for the key node, there is what in chaos with the season 3 option apply, increase chance of equipment with engraving effect to appear. So engraving is basically free extra line or bonus. Gain additional dice roll, adjustment value, okay. Gain upgrade effect that assist in battle, nothing. Gain stat recovery effect upon clearing persona battle areas. Add additional refresh attempt when engraving persona card. Increase number of persona battle area that appear. Increase the amount of forest memory. This is seasonal currency to use for the shop. Alright, nothing much. The usual thing. Next is of course Minori Hidemari laid up banner. She is limited. Let's remind that again. Right, we look at her kit already. She is of course Passion and Ranger. Together with her we also get her partner. Seasonal again, so it's limited, right? Sylvia. Really such a waste of design. I really want her to be combatant, but then she is partner, so that's fine. So what is her effect? 3 line of effect. First, increase attack by 60%. And then second one, in each time assigned combatant link card are used manually or discarded, gain 1 save free. And save free is when save free reach 3 stack, get plus 20% crit damage to the assigned combatant. And for each save free buff, right, plus 15% damage to the assigned combatant max 3 stack, so that it's plus 45 plus, alright, it's addition damage. And this is crit damage, so that gonna multiply each other. really strong for Hidemari. And yeah, sadly not for anyone else because no one else have link mechanic. And for her eco skill, select 2 cards in hand, apply link to them. If the select card is from the combatant, plus 10% crit damage to the assigned combatant for each link card. Right. And now a list of new divine epiphany. Okay, there are so many things. Actually, we haven't even have this in game, right? The list of divine epiphany that are available for each divine, right? Victor, Diaros, Secret, Kraken, Nihilum, and the new one, the question mark one from the Chaos Order. Draw 1 card, apply initiation to this card, weakness attack, apply Warpalize, implant 3, apply retrain, if no shield, increase shield gain by 100%. When card is used first, this turn draw 2. When HP is less than 50%, heal more. At the start of the turn, 2 mark to random enemy. Ooh, that's nice. Decrease stress by 3. Harmonization 2 AP next turn. Decrease cost of eco skill by 1. At the start of the turn, change the cost to 0 or from 0 to 3. So basically Snake Eye. Move to exalt card from this card to hand. Increase heal amount by 100%. Apply finale to this card. Alright. Defeat. This is when kill, draw 3 card. Apply combo to this card. 3 add common card and draw 1 common card. Alright. Next is Salty. There is so many things in Salty, so we're gonna go through this quickly. Because Salty is a new mode that you run to get a currency. And the currency, this currency thing, right? This ship can be used to upgrade or give you a buff. Basically, if you play Roguelike before, it's like give you meta progression that make the run easier and make your initial run stronger, right? But the dark thing here at the middle, this is the currency you can get for each clear. Well, you don't need to clear. This will scale depend on how much progress you did during the run. The further you go in, the more of this currency you will get. And this is the maximum you can get after beat this level 80 on difficulty 5 Salty. You can see here there is a buff here and there is a separate number here. This one can increase, and when it increases, it's gonna make the character stronger. To increase this, you basically just bring them to the run as much as possible. The total score at the end will put into this and upgrade the level of your combatant. But this only apply for the Salty, alright? So Salty we have 5 different difficulty level, right? Level 40, 50, 60, 65, and 80. So this is like a new way for you to play the game when you want to play the game. Because this currency gonna be used to buy this thing, right? This item is basically what this do is that is gonna let you edit your save data that you already made from Chaos. So you don't need to go and run the Chaos all day long to get the perfect deck. You just need to find good enough deck and then you go to Salty. Play to Salty because Salty you don't get the save data from this. That means you can build the deck however you want. You can mess around, you can just have fun with a roguelike that you don't need to worry about building a perfect save data. But at the end you get the currency to buy these items to of course edit the save file that you have to make it into the perfect one, but there is like some limit for the bigger one, at least the 3 bigger one, there is some limit, right? And since this doesn't show the effect, let me go see if they show this on stream or not. Okay, it's not buffer, so I can't see. Maybe add later in. Yeah, around this time. Yeah, core or potential. Oh, there is 2. Okay. Core potential can be by more than 3 times. So what this does, reapply unique epiphany to one epiphany card. So you can re-roll the epiphany. Well, not re-roll, you just change it, right? So let's see if there an earlier one, right? Because the other is like delete card or something like that. But earlier than this, there is like apply divine epiphany or dupe a card, right?
Show shot, please. Ah, okay. Jajan. Okay.
So this Call of the Reverse can drop 1 card. Only 1 purchase limit. This limit will be refreshed when the next version update. So only 1 for season. Sadly.
Currency that can duplicate selected card.
Call of Annihilation allow you to remove 1 card. Again, 1 limit purchase.
This is currency. Remove 1 selected card.
Call of Potential, reroll, reapply unique epiphany.
Reapplies unique epiphany to 1.
3 discord and
this has everything.
And yeah, full cost
Reapply
for unlimited.
epiphany.
Apply a divine epiphany to 1 selected card. Only cost 650, right? Not that. 1000. One thing to keep in mind. This only apply divine epiphany. That means your initial epiphany that you have will not be changed.
Currency that is applied divine epiphany to 1 selected card.
Colorless, apply common epiphany for 1 selected card, so you re-roll the common epiphany.
Oh, which one is this? Applies a common epiphany to 1 selected card. Oh, yes. I remember that. Oh.
And Call of Archetype, add 1 unacquired or remove unique card. Unique is basically those cards that you get from the run, right?
Currency that adds 1
Another 650. Alright. And of course there is 10. Really? 10 fragment main staff fixed item you can buy for per patch. And other than that, normal currency for memory fragment, EXP, yeah. Alright. Pretty interesting. I feel like this is like a good insight from the dev that, well, they doesn't want this to be idle game. They want this to be game you play. But what makes people don't want to play Chaos right now? Well, it's because the only thing you get from playing Chaos is getting a good save data. And what is a good save data? Well, perfect one, of course. And to get a perfect one, you gonna keep doing the same run, the same setup, the same choice, and keep spamming that, doing that the same way multiple dozen of time until you get the save data you want. And that is fatigue, right? That's called fatigue. That so instead of let people do that, they remove save data. You can try to get at least good enough save data, and you can manipulate with this editing item. And when you do sortie, of course, in the same roguelike gameplay, you still need to play it, but it removes the unfun part of the usual chaos. Is that you doesn't need to care if current save is too big, if this card is too high cost. I don't want two of this. This is useless, or this is not what I want, but it fit this team. So you can experience all you want. You can have fun as an actual roguelike gameplay without caring about the result. The only thing you care is clearing the sortie itself. And I can say from watching the example run, is rough, right? The sortie is rough, pretty rough. And there is hardcore mode. It's basically insta-death. When you reach 0 HP, there is no disconnection or anything like that, right? And monsters have higher tenacity, increased attack, defense, HP, have smaller chance for battle to occur during an identified area, and the dice roll requirement is increased. Spawn rate of elite battle area increase, and more powerful boss monster appear. Right, but by doing hardcore mode, you also gonna get more currency. Right, this currency gonna give you more in hardcore. And if hardcore is not hard enough, there is risk modifier. You can push this until max as 30. Right, so good luck with that. And in sortie, the role of the combatant divided into 5 types: core, attack, protection, healing, support. Unconscious awakening. Combatant unconscious awakening system had been added. This is what I say before, right, about those levels that can increase after you finish the run and put those score into the combatant. Max at level 2. So basically is increase for each level of unconscious awakening, increase the max level of your combatant by 2. Right, if I'm reading correctly. You can reach up to 62. Just 2 level, but that's something, right? Dimensional singularity. So this is the meta progression I talked about earlier, that you can use the chip currency to upgrade, right? Give you HP, give you attack, defense, give you more divine epiphany chance, give you better chance to get a good equipment, something like that. So that is sortie. If I just scroll down, I'm gonna have the explanation of this. Well, we as a player don't read, so that is my excuse, I guess. Alright, so this is the upgrade I talked about earlier, right? There is a fixed one and there is a seasonal one. So the first one, when you fully upgrade this, is done. You are done with the first part. The seasonal part will be refreshed every season, so you need to refarm, or maybe you can use the stockpile currency to upgrade them when the season starts. But all these do is basically let you, well, the playtime gonna be around the same when you want to farm for good save data, right? but instead of spamming the chaos, you do like 1 or 2 chaos, and then after that you just play salty and use those edit card to edit the save data. So we will see how this will do, but from the look of it, I really like the idea of salty. I feel like it removed the most unfun part from the run, which is counting save data size. Alright, this is for the upgrade, nothing much. Next is actual Spiral of Scream official launch. So when this launch, well, the current progress we have at levels, not level 4, 475, right, will be reset. All of these reward will be reset. So basically we can get all of the reward again. Of course they also change the menu, so yeah. This is gonna be fun. The floor gonna be up to until wall for 150. The rule gonna stay the same until floor 100, but from 101 onward, each area a challenge area where you must proceed to the final area using a team formed in floor 101. Basically 101 to 150 with single team, right? Single team doing 54 run. Of course there is a break between, but you cannot change your team. If you reset your team, you start at floor 101 again. And if all area up to for 150 is clear, combatant includes in those team will be recorded at clear, and you're gonna gain exclusive sticker from them, right? The distort effect of Spiral Scream will be changed as follow: increase AP recovery amount by 50%, decrease healing amount of card by 50%. Alright. So that is Spiral Scream for us to play around, right? This is permanent game mode, so you don't need to rush through this too much. Next, we're not done. There is so many things to cover. Next is half anniversary event. So we have this before, right? The banner, the ether usage, you should done this already. The next one is this 10-day login, right? And you log in for 10 days starting tomorrow, and this lasts for a month. You only need to log in for 10 days. You're gonna get all of these reward, right? I don't know what is this time limited delegate module 14 days. No clue what this is. Maybe energy refill, who knows. Anyway, crystal half anniversary card combatant, basically selector for combatant and selector for partner. And they also upgrade this from last stream. They say only for the initial launch roster, right? They upgrade this, so it's gonna go since the launch until Rita, until the end of season 2. So you can choose one of these combatant and one of these partner from this ticket. Huge upgrade. And if you're missing someone important, well, sadly it's not gonna be Selenia in here because she is limited. But any of these will be a nice, right? Tifela, Nai, Naja, these three are really strong. Other than that, just choose whoever you like to play, I guess. But that's not all. At half anniversary, we're gonna get 70 free pools. So 10 free pool per day for 7 days, starting tomorrow until the end of May. Just log in for 7 days and you can get 70 free pool. Alright. And it's gonna grant 3, I think. not guarantee, but it's gonna give you a PT into the normal combatant banner, right? If we go here, this thing, we're gonna have 70 free pool into this banner. So if you have guarantee of this PT build up already, that's good. If you haven't done the selector yet, that 300 pool selector, it's gonna build up for that. So yeah, it's gonna help you a little bit. And next is the event, returning user event. If you haven't logged in for at least 15 days, the event, nothing much. It basically give you a reward equal to the number of ether you consume. This reward, quite nice, quite nice. And of course, login event, crystal, prism lens, core of potential, rescue anchor. All right. Other than that, we're also gonna get a story event for Hidemari, right? That you can do, but it's gonna keep unlock every 2 days starting tomorrow. These are 5 achievements you can do. Basically, you just complete all of this and you're gonna unlock all of this juicy reward. All right. And we're gonna have a virtual simulation. So basically, just let you play Hidemari in the control environment together with the 4-star of the banner Selena and Na. Next is patrol operation. This is half anniversary event. You go in here, you roll a dice, you walk on the board, you get a reward. Nothing much. But that's not all, right? Of course, okay. Upgrade. Do all of this for on this Monopoly board and you're gonna get this reward. Alright, that's fine. Next is sortie operation. So how much sortie do they want us to run? 5 run during the next month. 1 run give you 3000 currency. 3 run give you 2 T of gold, that is energy refill. 5 time limited command delegate module, 14 days, time 5. I kinda confused. I never saw this before. Command delegation mode. Okay, I understand. This is like the auto run, right? So yeah, before we talk to that, let's go through this first. Check-in event, just log in or get this reward. This lasts for a month. You need to log in for 14 days, for 2 weeks. Special signal selective rescue. So basically everyone, right? This is not just for beginner. You can do a free 10 pool, which guarantee 1 5-star. And this guarantee is only for the initial roster, right? Luke, Caribe, Magna, Rin, Aurea, Marin, Veronica, Leonor, Hugo, Kieron. 1 guarantee, you can refresh this up to 20 times. And if you found any pool that you feel like you want to take, you can save them. You can save up to 2 entry and you can choose which one you want at the end when you spend all of the refresh. Basically 1 free 5-star from the initial roster. And for me, if you ask me, I'm gonna get Caribe. I don't have Caribe yet. So yeah, this gonna start. Well, this is permanent, I think. This is permanent. So for newer player, right, that start the game, this gonna help a lot. And this, if you familiar with this is like in Epic 7, the starter banner that you can refresh. But you can get 5 star, guarantee 5 star instead of just 4. And you just refer to get as many 4 as possible, I guess. Alright, and of course we're gonna get hyperspace again. If you haven't done the current one yet, what are you doing? Go and do that. And now, alright, command delegation mode. Alright. So this can only be used on any chaos that you already clear at least one. Can also be used at the difficulty level below your highest clear difficulty. So if you clear level 9, you can only use this on level 8. If you clear level 10, you can only use this on level 9. Alright. This can only be used in any chaos at level you have already clear one. Can also be used at difficulty level below your highest. Okay, it's the same. It's the same either seasonal chaos or in the codex. Example, if you clear blue pot level 7, delegation can be used for lab 0 level 7 too, because you already clear level 7. Oh, okay, that means, okay, if you clear level 9, you can do level 9. Alright. So progression detail, using new currency, command delegation mode, we have, well, those are 14 days, so there is an expiration date for that. But you get one per day for free, right? Daily free usage reset every day. It doesn't carry, it doesn't stack. So basically you want to do at least one of these auto run one a day if you want to min max the currency, but it's fine to just skip it if you don't want to, right? And it will not be refund upon battle failure. Alright. When enter the chaos with delegation mode, each route will be simplified to single part, or battle will be skipped. Reward can be viewed, unidentified area and shop will remain the same for you to choose the option for yourself. Codec effect and upgrade as well as environmental variable effect will be applied. So yeah, it's just an auto run for your chaos to build a deck you want. And it should be faster because it skipped off the battle, right? But there is a change to save data record now, because before this you can dub up to 4 cards, right? Now it changed only tap to 3 cards. That is the only change, nothing much. And of course, combat balance adjustment. We talked about this in the previous video, so we're not gonna talk about that this time around. Next is 2 more sets for memory fragment. We almost done. Third P root to a hero. 4 pieces. When a passion or void attribute attack card of this unit is discarded, plus 15% critical chance for 1 turn. Maximum 2 stack, but max at 15%. So if you have 2 stack, it's only gonna be only 15%, not 30. But what this does is that it's gonna increase to 2 turns instead of 1. That's all. And Starlight and Dream. When shield is gained through an ability, increase damage amount of counter attack and extra attack of ally by 5%. Maximum 25%. So this is team buff. Every time you gain a shield. This needs testing. Of course, if you apply shield 5 times, it's gonna max 25. But if I have 2 people in here who have this set, is this cap at 25 or 25 each, so it become 50? Who know, right? We need to wait for tomorrow. I will tell that in tomorrow's stream. Not tomorrow, later of today's stream for sure. Alright. So that all, this is a new product. It's basically just for you to buy, nothing much. improvement. Yeah, we mostly just quality of life. And that is persona card, of course. There is 6 more persona card. Now that introduced here, let's see. Attack with hunter, attack with ranger, unique bullet for each bullet in hand, damage and 2 mark, skill for hunter, plus damage to bullet, skill psionic, heal 1 turn, discard, apply agony, controller psionic, heal, 3 action slow, striker, shield, move attack card, graveyard to hand. So we only have these 6 persona card, I guess. I think so. But the effect that can be combined to this haven't. We need to check that after the patch, of course. Alright. I think that's all for all of this. Huge patch, right? We had what salty, we have season 3. Of course, season 3 we all have story, we have new chaos, we have nebula distortion, new shop to do, challenge mission. So many things gonna happen right after the maintenance end. Ooh boy, this will be huge. I'm so excited, especially for salty. Well, we don't know yet, right? If salty gonna making the perfect save data, or at least the save data you want much easier, how much easy it's gonna be. But at least salty at the run itself is look really fun, and it doesn't need you to worry about any other thing other than just clearing it, right? Do it to get a meta progression, do it to push your this thing level up for your favorite combatant. Do it just for the fun of it, which is in my opinion better than chaos. And because we get an auto mode for chaos now, right? 1 free every day, right? Free daily run. That means you shouldn't lacking in terms of save data either if you want to just spam salty, because you can just use delegation to just auto everything. Right. So yeah. See you. Well, tonight. See you tonight whenever I'm gonna stream season 3 of Chaos Zero Nightmare. For now, I hope you have fun playing video game. Good luck with your gacha. There is so many games released right now, I know. So if you want to play other game first and maybe visit CZN later, that's fine. As long as you have fun doing whatever you want, right? Have a good day, good night wherever you are, and see you again next time. For now, bye bye.